There are a lot of fakes out there, and one of the best ways to do that is to look at what the person is trying to do, the history of the person, what is that person selling. So, for example, you notice all of my content 100% free, whether you're doing it on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, LinkedIn, whatever you might come across any of this on. 100% free. I don't ask for a penny. I want to leverage that into personal brand as time goes by to use that, put in some favors, give, and eventually things will start coming back, the long term play. But something of interest as to why my content, why my story might be of interest to anyone, is who I am, what I've done, what I aspire to do. I started as a kid. My first business as an aspiring entrepreneur. I had a gift wrapping business. Of course, I was one of 4 people in my family, parents, my sister, and I. So I didn't have a huge wide range of clients, but that did pretty well, made a few dollars off of that. In junior high kind of time frame, I had a grass cutting business, did really well. I mean, when you're making a couple $100 a week when you are 12 years old, that to me seemed like a mountain of money back then. After that, towards the middle end of high school, I started a car detailing business. That did pretty well too, but it was really physically intensive labor, which I started kind of getting away from as time went by. Worked more up here than with elbow grease. And then I started doing a lot of online things, like by trade. I was a computer science major in college, what my degree was in. That was one of the subjects I did best in, and that was what I've always kind of enjoyed and what I thought I wanted to do for a long time, become a programmer somewhere. Uh, and then I had some various ventures on there like graphic design stuff, but I realized I suck at doing graphics, so I stopped doing that and just kept going this and that, pursuing that. Then I started getting into various e-commerce, selling stuff on eBay, selling things on Amazon and whatnot. Then as time went by, I kept plugging away because after college I worked at my family's business. We had a security company. We sold security cameras and things like that online. And that was, sorry, ding over there. And we sold security camera stuff online, which was a nice steady paycheck. And I eventually saw myself taking that over. But then my interest drew me in a different direction. I ended up always pursuing other ventures on eBay and selling online on my own site. Then as time went by, I ended up getting into the earbud business, like earbud headphones like you see on stuff. And these turned out to be a really right market. I sell under TFD supplies. I'm the biggest earbud seller on Amazon. If you look at something like bulk earbuds, you sell them in bulk at really good prices. My own site, tfdsupplies.com, sell directly to schools. There's a huge demand. I sell hundreds of thousands of earbuds every week. It's pretty wild. It does pretty well, but I know that things change. So I'm always looking for the next thing. I'm while doing that, also building a personal brand based on my journey and my life experiences as a business person and entrepreneur. Also, doing a flip house. My brother-in-law is quite handy, so my wife and I write the checks, get a return on our investment. He does all the work, gets a good chunk of money too. We got the first one of those closing. Looks like it's going to be a pretty good return for us. So that's kind of the journey that I am doing. I also, side note, I've always been very into money, managing money, personal finance, investments, return, and things like that. Some of my postings and content along the way is also regarding that. I've always been very interested in that, as well as cost-cutting measures, because if you want to make more, if you want to have more money, you either have to cut your expenses or earn more. And one of the best ways to earn more is to have a good investment. One of the best ways to spend less money is to have more money is to cut money, because you might be at a max of your capability. You might not be the top earner somewhere, might not be in your wheelhouse of skills, and that's okay. Who am I to judge? But one way to make extra money in your budget each month is to cut costs, because you can spend time to save money, and sometimes that gives you, just if you can combine that with a good return on a good investment, you can amplify those earnings by quite a bit. You got to make money your slave, make money work for you. That's a side note. Anyway, so that's kind of the story of me. I got a wife, 2 little kids. My wife stays at home. She's a fantastic artist, getting her art business going. My kids go to a daycare / school place and love it there. Except for the 2-year-old, he's still getting adjusted to it. That was a Instagram story piece from earlier. I'm big in all the social networks. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, SoundCloud, Medium. What else we got? I think that's it. I do a story every day. I got something called the the TD Grind, which I'm starting a daily vlog series. Post every weekday. Weekends I clock out a lot more, at least from work like that. And you can follow the grind, my journey every single day, what that day has in store, what that day has done, what that day has not done. You can follow my journey that way as well. That's all YouTube. That's one I forgot earlier. You'll find that on YouTube. So anyway, that's the gist of me and why I may or may not be of interest to you. And I hurt my feelings if I'm not, but maybe I am. People have asked me to mentor them. I don't have time for that stuff right now. I'm too busy earning, making money, capitalizing on what I have to be set up for life, which is my goal in the next few years. And of course, what I do then, I do very poorly with idle time. So all I'll be doing anyway is finding more business ventures to get involved in, but without the pressure of having to earn enough for a mortgage would be nice. So anyway, that's Tyler Douthit in a nutshell, the story of my entrepreneurial journey and personal finance and business and where I stand and what I do. So maybe you'll follow me more. Maybe this will make you not follow me at all. Who knows? But if you are following, if you do comment, you do like anything, I appreciate you to take time out of your day, because time is the most valuable asset we have. So take time out of your day to watch a single video, a single picture, a single graphic, a single podcast, whatever it is you might look at for me. I do appreciate it. Thank you for taking time out of your day to follow me, and I have lots of information, lots of journey to come.